Hello everybody, and tonight I will be reviewing Bless the Fall's newest album entitled Hollow Bodies. As you can read down below, that is what I'm doing. Now, before I get into this review, it's going to be a little bit different, but more on that as we go. So, let's get to it. As I said, it's going to be different, but when I said different, it's just reviewed in a different format. So first off, I'm just going to talk about some of the tracks. Alright, so first off, there are 11 songs on this CD, so it's a fairly lengthy album. 11 tracks is really cool. It starts off with Exodus. Now, this is what I'm going to say. The album bored me a bit at first because I just couldn't get into this song, and I've listened to it a few times, and I think it's because it's just so lengthy as an opening track. It's over 5 minutes long, and it's not that it's bad, but it has like a catchy chorus, and, plain instrumentals. I think, there's some breakdowns, as well as Bless the Fall and what they always do in their sound. It was an okay song, but it didn't grab me like most albums can do that in the start. However, the second song, which was the first song they released for the CD, You Wear a Crown But You're No King. Now, this song is awesome, I will say. Among the first 4 tracks, this is like the main one I do enjoy, and it's really good, so it's overall really enjoyable. Great breakdowns and catchy chorus, which is probably one of the catchier choruses on the CD, so it's enjoyable. I say that too much. So we're going through the album. Hollow Bodies and Deja Vu were pretty good. I like the transition going through on Deja Vu. It was pretty well done. Going down, and See You on the Outside. This is where it's kind of picked up the album for me. I really enjoyed it. Cool intro. I really liked the intro, and it had a great pace going through it, and it's what I really wanted to hear on this album. And although some of the songs already have this, it wasn't until this song that I personally got really, really interested in it. After this, we get to see an awesome song called Young Bloods. It has Jesse Bartlett from Stick to Your Guns. Now, I was really excited for this. It's actually my favorite guest spot on the CD. It was my most excited and looking forward to, I guess I could say, before I even heard it. And I wasn't let down. Jesse had a great little guest spot, and the vocal styles merged really well together. So that's probably why I enjoyed it so much. So going through, getting near the end of it, going past track 8, and getting to another guest spot, Carry On. This features Jake Lurs from August Burns Red. Now, again, I say that Jesse was my favorite, but, Jake, it was either or. And when I heard it, did dig Jesse's more, but Jake had his noticeable part and sticks out because August Burns Red have such a unique vocal style, and Jake is the reason for that, obviously. Now, going through it, the sound starting over, solid song near the end, but the last song is track 11, Open Water. This features Bob Oaken's wife, Lights. You figured the duet, I guess you can call it, or guest vocals were eventually coming from his wife. And I gotta say, overall, it's a really good song, one of the slower paced songs. If you listen to Silverstein's Shipwreck in the Sand, kind of like when Lights was featured on that. Very lengthy song. It's about 7 minutes, and when her part comes in, she's really meaningful. So it's really cool. Looking at the album overall, now this is Bless the Fall's 4th studio album, and the 3rd one that features Bob Oaken as their vocalist. I will say that every album progresses the band a bit better every time, because as they go, I just feel there's more of a progression, and it seems that it's produced better. I don't know, it just seems that way. There was a lot of technical aspects, little background electronic sounds and synthy parts you could hear at the start of a lot of their songs, which was kind of interesting at times, but other times I couldn't even tell when the transition was coming in. In the start of a new song, because they did it, so many times with the little electronic parts. Yes, but overall it was good. As I said, See You on the Outside is where I really got into it, and it's really good. That's all I can say, because the first half of the album was decent. It's okay, it's enjoyable. But when you hear See You on the Outside come in, and then we get onto the 3 guest spots on the album, that's where it's most enjoyable for me, because I love guest vocalist. Yeah, and so the guest spots, again, if you didn't know, Jake from August Burns Red, Jesse from Stick to Your Guns, and Lights. Who is Lights? Lights in Lights, yeah. So they definitely made the CD much better. Bless the Fall are one of the best known bands in the metalcore scene right now. As they headline Warped Tour this summer, they were one of the most looked forward to, I guess, in the metalcore aspect of the show. Them along with a few other bands, made headlines, I guess, as the biggest metalcore bands. But this album will definitely stick them on top of the game, on top of their game for the metalcore kings. I'm not saying they are kings, but definitely a contender due to the fact of their popularity and this new album. As an overall rating, I'll give this album an 8 out of 10. It's definitely a solid effort. I don't hear anything bad. Mixing's really good, and choruses are really catchy in a lot of the songs, and it will keep you going in the songs. There are some parts where I guess if you've listened to metalcore enough, you may be a bit bored, but it is pretty enjoyable overall. So definitely go and pick it up. I'll put links down below to where you can get it, and if not, just go stream it on YouTube, which I will have linked down below as well. That's about all I have to say about this album, guys. So let me know what you think about Bless the Fall's Hollow Bodies down below. If you've listened to it, if you picked it up, or if you just haven't done anything with it yet. I actually have a copy of it, but I'm not going to get it because I'm lazy. So yeah, let me know what you think down below, and I shall see you next time. Remember, it's music for today, music for tomorrow, and music for life. Peace out.